Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Nearly 24 women alleging sexual assault, an NFL investigation underway, and millions in lucrative product endorsements lost. This week, we are dissecting the crisis involving Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson. I strongly believe that where there is smoke, there is fire, and there is certainly a lot of smoke around Deshaun Watson. These are serious allegations that must be investigated thoroughly. This video is not, however, an editorial on his guilt or innocence. Instead, it is a look at the situation from a crisis communication standpoint. For nearly a month now, high-profile attorney Tony Buzbee has been unrelenting. Almost daily, he is releasing new details on social media or in the news media. By taking control of the narrative early and not letting up, Buzbee has successfully put Watson on the defensive. Is it possible to counter this type of media campaign? Not easily. Watson attorney Rusty Hardin has wisely muzzled his client, but Hardin has not heeded his own advice. His strategy is to attack Buzbee, claim all the encounters were consensual, and attempt to portray the women as gold-digging liars. The latter charge seems to have been disproven by Hardin's own release of an email confirming the Watson legal team had considered settling with at least one of the women. The Watson team characterized it as an opportunity to teach Watson, quote, a lesson about having put himself in this situation. This communication strategy is surprising coming from someone as media savvy as Hardin. It may work in the courtroom, but it is not helping his client outside the courtroom. What is not so surprising, though, is the reaction from companies with ties to Watson. Nike suspended its endorsement deal with him. A day later, Dr. Dre's Beats severed all ties with the NFL star. Reliant and H-E-B followed with statements of their own, indicating they did not intend to do business with Watson again. In situations like this, companies need to act like this to avoid alienating their customer base and preventing the crisis that would have resulted for themselves from continued association with Watson. From the information contained in those emails, it appears Watson also could have avoided this crisis or at least mitigated its length and intensity. If he did what is alleged, he should admit it, apologize, and commit to seek counseling. If he didn't do it, he and his legal team still needed to prepare and get out in front of what was coming. This could have been accomplished with a simple statement denying the allegations and calling for and pledging full cooperation with a thorough investigation to clear Watson's name. Any further comment should have then been reserved for the completion of that investigation. Just imagine how things could have played out if Watson had beaten Buzbee to the punch. It's a tough move to make for sure, but far more attractive than the damage to Watson's reputation that will not be repaired even if he wins in the courts. If you or someone you know is the victim of sexual assault, help is available via the National Sexual Assault Hotline. The number is 1-800-656-HOPE. Need help planning for or dealing with a crisis? Contact me at jevansdavis.com. You can also get more of my PR and communications tips by subscribing to these videos and following me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.